Hello, my name is Marcy Selo and I work in public relations at the Ringgold Telephone Company. For the next few minutes, I want to give you some information about the Chattanooga Room in the Inn, where I serve as a volunteer on the board of directors. No one expects to be homeless, but more and more women and children are losing their homes each year due to circumstances such as the partner's substance abuse, divorce, or loss of employment. In the beginning, many live in their cars or stay with friends or family for a few days, but these are only temporary. Today, the fastest growing sector of the homeless population in the United States is women and women with children. According to the Chattanooga Homeless Coalition, at any given point in time, there are between 800 and 1,000 people homeless in the Chattanooga and surrounding area. In 2005, the coalition estimated that 15,000 people experienced homelessness, but through their network of providers, only a little over 5,400 of them were actually reported. On average, women were between the ages of 25 and 35, and the children were newborn to 10 years of age. Homelessness is a serious issue in this community that must be addressed. Now I'm going to introduce you to Emily, who has been a volunteer at the Inn for many years. She will share with you how Chattanooga Room in the Inn started and its mission.
Hello, my name is Emily Perrine, and I'm a supervisor of child care licensing with the state of Tennessee. Chattanooga Room in the Inn officially started on August 31st, 1988. Volunteers from several area churches decided to form a nonprofit organization and enlisted the help of community resources and government agencies to get started. In 1990, Chattanooga Room in the Inn moved to its own permanent facility and is now the only fully operational homeless shelter open 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Since its inception, the shelter has provided services to over 3,300 homeless women and children. The mission of Chattanooga Room in the Inn is to empower homeless women and children to become self-sufficient by offering a temporary home while providing programs and services necessary to meet their goals.
Yes, the Chattanooga Room in the Inn has been operating for almost 20 years, and they've been helping women and families put their lives back together one step at a time. Now we're going to hear from Sandy Hodges, another member of the Board of Directors, who will explain how the program works. He will share the different services provided at the Inn and how that translates to moving into permanent housing.
Hello, I'm Sandy Hodges. I'm Senior Vice President of First Volunteer Bank in Chattanooga. Chattanooga Room in the Inn helps homeless mothers and their children by providing a stable environment and also helping with the tools needed to improve their quality of life. The services provided are free of charge and include a furnished room, 3 meals a day, transportation assistance, and personal hygiene items. We provide access to affordable health care and referrals for affordable daycare for their children. We also offer life skills training and assistance in locating permanent housing. The program can last up to 90 days depending on the individual's need. Case management is provided to each woman to encourage her to set long and short-term goals. The women staying in the shelter must agree to seek employment and attend job training. They also are compelled to attend education classes or do volunteer work. One common misconception about Room in the Inn is that it is a domestic violence shelter. Residents cannot be in any imminent threat of domestic violence situation or have untreated drug or alcohol issues. In 2005, 88% of women who completed the program were able to remain in permanent housing for at least 3 months after leaving us.
So now you've heard a little bit about the history and programs, but to really understand what it's like to be homeless and to stay at the Chattanooga Room in the Inn, you need to talk with someone who has been there. Let's meet Nikki and her 3 young boys.
Hey, my name is Nikki, and these are my boys, DJ, Nathaniel, and Jalen. Without Chattanooga Room in the Inn, I can honestly say that I don't know where my children and I would be right now. So I truly thank God for the shelter. The staff and volunteers here at Chattanooga Room in the Inn are exceptionally great. I love the guys that come in, that volunteer to feed us a nutritional hot meal every night. And the staff that comes in every day are very, very friendly, and they treat us like we're people, just like everyone else. Well, being at the shelter is very challenging because there are all different types of people and personalities and most of all attitudes. But shelter life is okay, and I think it's only what you make it. I'm here to meet my goals and to receive the assistance that's available to help me and my family become self-sufficient.
When our landlord put us out, I was kind of sad, and when I was sad because of when he put us out, I didn't really know where we were gonna go, and once we tried to find somewhere to stay, Room in the Inn, they welcomed us there and have us somewhere to keep healthy and survive.
While each woman's story is unique, there are thousands of women in Chattanooga who are just like Nikki. During 2005, there were 170 women and children who stayed at the inn. There is a small staff that works hard to provide all the services you heard mentioned earlier. However, they can't do it alone, and they depend heavily upon a large group of dedicated volunteers. Without them, we couldn't accomplish everything we do. You heard from Emily earlier, but now let's hear about how she and other volunteers from Hickson United Methodist Church are involved.
Hello again. I'm Emily Perrine, and I have been working as a volunteer at Chattanooga Room in the Inn for almost 18 years. I am a member of Hickson United Methodist Church, and one night a month our church provides the evening meal for Chattanooga Room in the Inn. It doesn't take a lot of time, and it is one tangible way that we can show these women and children that we care. Whether you're a homemaker or an executive, Chattanooga Room in the Inn needs you. Opportunities to volunteer include collecting items from the wish list, meal preparation, children's activities, life skills instructors, general maintenance, office assistance, being a board member, and helping with fundraisers, just to name a few. Check out the website or call the volunteer coordinator to discuss how you or your group can get involved and to find out the current needs at the shelter.
As you can see, there are many ways to get involved. Remember, there is no cost to the women who stay at Chattanooga Room in the Inn. This means your financial gifts are also important and provide for the day-to-day care and materials they need. In addition, funds are used to provide starter house kits and financial assistance when the women move into permanent housing. Helping someone overcome homelessness means more than giving them a place to stay. It means helping them to rebuild their lives so they are prepared and can be successful once they leave. Please join us in continuing to provide help and hope for the homeless women and children staying at Chattanooga Room in the Inn. To contact Chattanooga Room in the Inn, you can call 423-624-6144, or you can catch us on the web at www.chattanoogaroomintheinn.com.